Welcome to the Professional Development course, Family and Community Engagement, brought to you by Kayamishi Tech's Workforce and Economic Development. In this video, we will cover Family Engagement Framework Introduction, our call to action, defining family engagement, continuous improvement journey, strengthen relationships, build leadership, focus on learning, connect communities, reviewing our practices, invitation to join the work. Oklahomans are known for their innovative, can-do spirit. That resolve is reflected in how Oklahoma schools rise to the occasion to support families and students. While there is no one-size-fits-all approach for educating a child, there is one essential: family engagement. At the heart of family engagement is a focus on the inclusion of all families as equal partners in their children's learning. We believe family engagement should be designed to remove barriers, improve access and opportunities, and improve knowledge and skills so that all families can be partners in the education of their children. We believe all families have hopes and dreams for their children and want the best for them. We believe all students can grow and all schools can improve. These values and beliefs are supported by years of research and growing calls for increased family engagement. Over 50 years of research links the various roles that families play in a child's education as supporters of learning, encouragers of grit and determination, models of lifelong learning, and advocates of proper programming and placements for their child, with indicators of student achievement including student grades, achievement test scores, lower dropout rates, students' sense of personal competence and efficacy for learning, and students' beliefs about the importance of education, MAP. And Kuttner, 2013. Based on these beliefs and current research, a team of Oklahomans developed 4 pathways to guide the work of family engagement to build strong family, school, and community partners. Strengthen relationships. Establish more effective personalized, two-way communication between schools and families that builds mutual trust and respect, reflects families' preferences, and provides families an authentic sense of engagement in their children's learning. Build leadership. Expand the awareness, skills, abilities, and confidence of families, schools, and communities to effectively support student learning at school, at home, and in the community. Focus on learning. Connect to all families' interests, identities, and home lives to provide meaningful experiences that support student learning outcomes. Connect communities. Create strong connections among families, schools, tribal nations, and the greater community that are compassionate, culturally sensitive, and designed to meet the needs of the whole child in support of lifelong learning. A framework is an essential support structure, an organizing tool to build upon. It brings research and local experience together to create a vision for family engagement. This framework invites families, schools, and communities to partner to support student learning. The framework is a tool intended to emphasize the importance of family engagement as a core and foundational component of education. Establish a common definition for family engagement across Oklahoma. Encourage districts, schools, and partners to assess current beliefs and practices. Support districts, schools, tribal nations, and communities as they think about what is needed to put effective partnerships in place. Help every district, school, and community in Oklahoma determine where they are and move forward in a meaningful way. This Oklahoma framework has been influenced by state-level data, existing research, and best practices including the dual capacity building framework for family-school partnerships. It was developed by the Oklahoma State Department of Education, OSDE, Family and Community Engagement Workgroup with support from the Council of Chief State School Officers, CCSSO, and the National Association for Family, School, and Community Engagement, NAFS. Experience and knowledge of family engagement differs from person to person, school to school, and community to community. A team of Oklahomans worked together to establish a unifying, statewide definition. This definition is intended to create a common language to guide discussion around family engagement and the use of this framework. Family and community engagement is a shared responsibility among families, schools, and communities to build relationships that support a child's learning and growth from birth through college and career. Family is a group of persons dedicated to the well-being of a child, and may include parents, grandparents, extended family members, caregivers, or any responsible individual. Schools are a group of persons inclusive of all staff within a school and district. Community is a group of people who share common attitudes, interests, goals, or geographic area. Relationships are the meaningful, equitable, and culturally responsive interactions among families, educators, and community partners that provide opportunities to listen to, work with, and learn from each other as full and equal partners. How do we begin this work? By understanding the importance of determining where you are and making improvement along the way. First, you will plan. This is the discovery process. In this phase, you will collect all the information you have around family engagement and identify gaps. This process typically happens at the district, school, and community level to determine needs. Next, it's time to get moving. You will create your plan based on where you are now and where you want to be, working to close identified gaps. The 4 essential pathways: strengthen relationships, build leadership, focus on learning, connect communities, provide guiding questions to help you ensure family engagement efforts are on track. Finally, you will review. What happened when you implemented your plan? What worked well? What would you change? How will you move forward? Taking this framework from vision to practice involves reviewing your current practices using the 4 pathways. Use the family engagement tool below to review current practices and determine their impact. Take 2 pathways identified as priorities during the plan phase of your continuous improvement process. Place them on the tool. Example: the pathways being reviewed in the example are focus on learning and strengthen relationships. Choose a current family engagement practice, strategy, activity, program, etc., and ask your team to determine its strengths or weaknesses. Example: the practice being reviewed in the example is communicating with families at the start of a new school year. Ask your team to determine if your current practice is weak, low impact, or strong, high impact. Based on each pathway's checklist, consider what you should start, stop, or continue to do. Your journey to engage every family starts with common beliefs and values, a shared vision. As you move from vision to practice with the 4 pathways, there will be a shift from family involvement to family engagement. Family engagement is not complicated. It's simple. But it's not always easy. We invite creativity and flexibility in the use of strategies to engage all families. Your story will be unique to your classroom, school, district, and community. We invite everyone who is interested in promoting meaningful partnerships with families to join this work. Together, we can make sure all families are engaged and supported partners in their children's learning.